So here I am blogging on the Galaxy S10 5G, and I wanted to do this camera conspiracies style, like Casey from Camera Conspiracies, which is my latest inspiration, by the way. And another reason I wanted to blog today is because we have some crazy fires here in Sydney. You see the smoke everywhere behind me. It looks like some kind of third world country, right? See, the sun is even being, where is it? See, the sun's even been blocked out. So yeah, we're gonna go for a walk around my neighborhood, and I want to use this phone to blog with because it's got a beauty filter, and I'm getting older, so I think I need a beauty filter. So, you know, I snuck it on about one or two, hide a little bit of those wrinkles there. There's a few things that stops me from blogging, and many things, and I guess that's one of them. I hate being in front of the camera is the main thing, of course. But, you know, like I said, camera conspiracies, eh? It's been my latest inspiration. Because I never wanted to do any blogging. I thought, I just don't like the way a lot of them talk. They talk too fast and they're trying to be too cool. And today we're going to look at the Sony a6400, the a65,000, and we're on peace. And I look at that and I would hate myself. Like, I've been doing this for years, but I've always wanted to do a blog or two. But since I bought this Samsung, I thought, all right, let's do it. Just bloody do it, because it's new. Last time I bought something new, you see the sun? Crazy, hey? So we're in Australia, we're in Sydney, and there are flies, and it is summer, and summer means bushfires. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, the last time I bought something new was a new computer. It was a Mac. And the awesome guys here at Chatswood computer shop, Mac shop, I forget the name actually. They said, do you want this new computer? Because if you wait 2 days, you're gonna get the latest Mac. And I'm like, oh, that's insane, that's awesome. And I was gonna do a blog about it and how, you know, I used to do 3D and now videography. I was gonna do a blog on how it performs in Premiere, 4K and all that stuff, but I was beaten to the punch by the crazy Russian Mr. Max. There's people down there. Max Yuriev, my mate Max, and he did a good job too. Like, he stayed up all night. You could tell as soon as he got the computer, he stayed up all night doing his review. And it was great. And of course I looked at it and went, well, that would be better than what I can do. So no review here, no Mac review for me. But you know what I can talk about? I can talk about cameras. Even though right now I'm still swatting flies away. See, no one will have that. No one will have, like, in all their videos, swatting flies. That's original content right there, see? Anyway, where was I? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, this phone is so big, I don't know where to look. There's two cameras. There's that camera, there's that camera. And if I look at myself, which is distracting, I gotta say. The flies are distracting, I'm distracting. Anyway, I'm just happy to be able to open my mouth and words come out, to be honest. To me, that's content right there. But yeah, I've been meaning to do blogs, I guess, for a while, but I just hate being in front of the camera. And the other thing is my channel, right? I was lucky enough to do a music video for Mr. Sammy LZ, which was very successful. But if I was going to be honest with you, if I knew it was going to be that successful, I wouldn't have rushed it out in 2 days. I didn't know that my work would be out there 2 days rushed. Did it for free, of course, because that's what videographers do. People starting out just want to film shit. Do it for free, do it for free. Anyway, that turned out to be pretty successful, which is excellent. I'm grateful for that, thankful for that. And I thought, well, maybe I'll do music videos for a living, right? But that was what, 5 years ago now? Was it more? And I'm not really doing music videos, am I? No one's beating down the door. I don't know, if you look at that video quality, I can't blame anyone, really. But still, I waited. I thought, do I want to blog? I'm good at camera stuff and weddings, and although I didn't start out to be a wedding videographer, just happens that's what I do, and I edit. And I could talk about that kind of stuff, but the problem is, my most successful video, oh shit, I'm gonna cross the road, I'm gonna get killed. My most successful video is it's a reggae music video. So I could make another channel to do this kind of stuff in, and that's what I really should do if I wasn't so lazy. But instead I thought, well, why don't I just use this current channel? And weddings got in the way. Did weddings for like 5 years, and I've been waiting to really do something with my YouTube. Actually, I did try once. There's a few channels I tried, but that was just after that YouTube announced you need 10,000 views, 10,000 followers, 10,000 views, I think it was, on a video before they'll like take you seriously and they'll monetize you. And I'm like, well, I've already got a channel. Do I have to do all this work again, start from scratch? Which is what you should do. But yeah, so I've been waiting, I guess, 5 years to do a blog. Something different, you know? Because obviously I can't fill up my channel with music vids, because it's just not happening. And you want to get paid for this kind of work, right? So it makes sense that weddings is paying the bills. Anyway, back to this blogging setup here. So I'm using the Zhiyun Crane, which according to one of my buddies that I filmed at Dream Life with, he said it's pronounced Zhiyun. No, was that it? Zhiyun? 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 I think that was it. Yeah, and I was trying my hardest to get it right. From the look on his face, he either approved or he gave up on my pronunciation, but I think I'm gonna stick with Zhiyun Crane. So it's a Zhiyun Crane 2. Hang on, let me try again. Zhiyun? You tell me, buddy. Tell me if that was right. And also a little patch cable, which I've forgotten the name, so I'll put it in the description below. But it was for my Rode Wireless Go into the Samsung S10, so it was TRS to TRRS. Let's get this sun. That sun's amazing. Can you see that in there? That's crazy. It's been like this for the last few weeks here, actually. So this is the neighborhood walk. This is it. Is this what people want to see? Something's in my eye. Is this what people want to see? That's what I want to know. Because this is good. If you could walk around the block, talk to a camera, say a bunch of random shit, occasionally talk about camera shit, and you get paid for that. That is easier than my last efforts, which was trying to make a short film, pay everybody, do all the casting, makeup, locations, then there's the filming. Before that, the script writing. Yeah, script writing. If you have a good script, tell me about it. Come on, Sydney. Yeah, the filming and then all the editing, and I did all the music myself and the sound effects. And currently that's sitting online with about 500 views. And that cost money to make, that cost time to make. And if this is easier, then I'll do it. I don't like it. I'm not used to it. But my main goal is to make films, which is why I left a 3D job to be a famous director, right? Yeah, that turned out really well. So Phil, why did you leave 3D? Huh? Why'd you leave 3D? Oh, you know, I want to make my own films now. I don't want to work on other people's films, eh? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah, so what are you doing now, huh? What are you doing now? Oh, you know, doing weddings. Weddings is paying the bills. Right. So you left a 3D job, eh? To do weddings. Right. Yep, exactly. So I like to tell people that I left a 3D job to be a famous director. And, well, actually, there's some people there, just wait. Let's get past. Let's put them in. There they are. Hello. Hello. So yeah, when people ask, you know, people always ask too many questions when you're at a wedding as a videographer. They might ask, oh, so how long have you been doing this for? And to be honest, it's not that long, I guess. I think this is 6 years now. And if they poke a bit more and they ask questions, then I just simply say, well, you know what? I left my 3D job to be a famous director, and here I am. And they usually laugh and shut up, and they don't ask me any more questions after that. So, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with videography, by the way. It's paying my bills. It's not the job, you know, the job's good, but it's more like people's expectations of you. If you used to be a 3D guy, and now you're doing weddings, it kind of, at least in their mind, you can see their brain ticking over. Oh, okay. Right. Right. They're probably thinking, so maybe you sucked at 3D. Yeah, that's what it is. So, you know, my ego kicks in and I'll be like, so yeah, I did 3D for 9 years, nearly 10 years, so I survived for that long. So, make it look like it was really my decision to leave 3D, which it was, even though at the time my 3D contract had run out. You normally get 6 months or a year contracts, you know, at a time. And after that, no one was really knocking on the door. So I was at a crossroads, learned some new software. I love that sun, I'm gonna try to put the sun in there. Learn some new software, keep going in 3D, which to be honest I hated, been hating it for a few years. Or become a famous director, start making your own stuff. Because you know, 12-hour days at 3D jobs, 10 hours minimum, that's bad, right? You'd rather be spending 10, 12, 14 hours on your own shit, being stuck in front of the computer, editing your own shit. So, anyway, these are ramblings. Should I cut it aggressively and make myself sound clever? Or should I just leave it online? Just fucking leave it there. Does anyone care? If I did this once a week, firstly, what would I talk about? Do you want like tips and tricks on how to be a a videographer. Do you want to be a wedding videographer? Do you want my job? So, yeah, like I said, I like my job. I tried going back to 3D once and helped my mate Canon on a couple of movies. Water Diviner was one, and Hacksaw Ridge was the other. And the funny thing is about those two films is that they're so similar, I can't remember which one was which. One had Mel Gibson and one had Russell Crowe, and I got to meet both of them at this place called Trackdown in Fox Studios in Sydney. But the movies are very similar, and they hired the same kind of people, they hired us. And so I was in this job, supposed to be for a couple of weeks, or 4 weeks max. My mate asked me to come back for, but it ended up being 3 months, and I was still doing weddings on the weekend. So basically I used all the money from that job, and I paid someone overseas to edit a few weddings for me. And I hated the edits that they did. So rather than keep going back and forth saying, oh, can you change this and this and this? I just changed it all myself. So maybe I saved some time. They edited, you know, the hard bits, and I just made it sexy. Yeah. You see? This is why I don't get in front of the fucking camera, because I don't know what to do. Should I put on a voice? Hey, g'day fucking g'day, mate. Like my mate, what is it? Aussie Man Films? Yeah. Fucking look at that grey car. It's got fucking smashed window. No, that's not the one with the smashed window. That's further down. And they just covered it up with sticky tape. And I look at that every time I drop off my kid at school and go, mate, one day someone's gonna just jump in your car and take off with it. You know what I mean? There's people coming. Is this normal? Is blogging now normal? Like, do they think I'm a YouTuber? These people coming up? I reckon I've already seen them once. Maybe they think I'm a fitness person. Can you switch the camera around? You can, can't you? No, you can't. Hey. I wonder if I stopped the video just then. I think I took a photo. I thought I could switch it around. I've been talking for 18 minutes. 18 minutes. I can hear some kind of... By the way, how's the audio? It's a Rode Wireless Go. And I pinched the lav from the Rode Filmmaker kit, because that's a good lav. And I put it on the Rode Wireless Go. Yeah, there's some kind of shit going on down there. I don't know what it is. You can't see shit. Sounds like a football game. Oh, Australia. Australia, right? When you walk around suburbs like this, just like, you know, regular suburb, can you see it? You smell things. I think it's coming from in there. It smells like dead possum. There's dead animals. Do you guys get that where you live? Look at there, there's the sun again. Oh, hello, sun. I like doing this because it'll, you know, it's rare. I saw it for a bit, it's there somewhere. This here says no through road. Should we give it a shot? You can see that shit? It's backwards on my screen. Let's do it. I have never been down here, I promise. But this is around the corner from my house. Let's go down these stairs, shall we? Is this good? This is good content. You know what? For this one video, I don't think I'm gonna edit it. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna put it on. And then I'm gonna ask for advice. Should I edit it? Should I make it clever? Should I do what I call in the video world gimmicks? You know, fancy editing. Zoom cuts to put the hand in front of the camera. Man, if I did that, I would hate myself. I'd fucking hate myself. I hate gimmicks. I mean, some people do it and it's great and they end up getting all the followers and all that. I don't think I'd go that far just to get followers. Doing all the transitions and the gimmicks and I do like good content, so I may eat my words later on if it's in this for the sake of good content or good stories. What the hell is that? I don't think I'm going to go that way. I don't have my glasses on. Can you see it? It's like a dead thing over there. A tree branch. Let's walk through here, shall we? There's nothing creepy about this place. Check it out. Oh, I live in a good neighborhood. I think I've been here for 10 years and I haven't come through here. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to have water going through it. You can see, like, I'll get off here. Yeah, I might come here for a photo shoot. Photo shoot. Do you know, I keep buying gear and I've got like photo gear and I can probably do a good photo shoot. But the only thing that's more competitive and wanky in Sydney than the video industry is the photography one. It's going to get me in trouble. No, you guys are awesome. You know, I meet a new photographer every week doing weddings, and I gotta say, most of them are pretty cool. Most of them are pretty cool. You know what the key is? I call it bandwidth. Motor skills bandwidth. Like driving a car. I'm out of breath. Let's wait a bit. Okay, like bandwidth. Nah, this road's too busy. I'm going back. We're going back. We're going back. I'm not even going to edit that out, actually. This is just what it is. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, bandwidth. You know, like if you've got big internet connection, you can have 10 people on there at once because you've got the bandwidth, right? Well, I use the same analogy when it comes to people working and people skills. You know, some people, if they're driving a car, that's all they can do, just drive. Like, oh, don't talk to me, oh, you know, you might know someone, your wife or husband, who drives like that. Like, just, oh, you can't do this, just hold this for me, I can't, I'm driving, just hold this for me, I can't, I'm driving, ah. They don't have the bandwidth because they're really concentrating. Obviously, you got people on the other end of the spectrum who they're doing too much on their phone, fixing their eyebrows. Oh yeah, drive, change gear with your elbow. Oh no, my favorite is drive with your leg, right? Of course I don't do that. I'm just saying, if I had a favorite thing to do, it'd be that. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. But somewhere in the middle of those two extremes is someone who has, you know, bandwidth to drive and to do another thing, multitask. So I found the most annoying photographers have been the ones who can't multitask. And they shouldn't, I guess. It's not in their job description. Oh, you know, I do a lot of work in the Blue Mountains, in the city. Oh, and I'm good at multitasking. So no one gives a shit about that. But the videographer does. So some of them are so zoned in on what they're doing that they'll just keep clicking away, click, and they'll walk right in front of your shot. There's a little bit of ignorance there, but in their defense, it's not 100% ignorance. It's like 5%, and the rest is bandwidth. I'm out of breath again, because that was a valley. Check it out. I figured out where we are. I actually know where we are. My street's up there, all the way up there. Look at that wall. That ain't coming down. Not that. That there. See, this guy, he wants to make sure when it rains that his backyard doesn't come crashing down. Very clever, because that would suck. That would ruin my day. Oh, it's raining. Better get off the lawn. It's gonna crash down into this, you know, again. Hey, Beatrice. The backyard crashed down into the canyon again out the back. Oh no. Better fix it. Do it properly this time. Well, I fucking did. I made the massive wall. It's fucking huge. It's gonna take a meteor shower. Make that thing fall down. What's down there? I don't think I'm allowed down there. This is gonna be a long video full of nothing. And I think I'm onto something. Anyway, I think I've said everything I need to say. Love photographers. I like blogging, I guess, if it's on this camera, because I don't look at my age. If it keeps you company, that's even sweeter. That's sweet, mate. It's not always going to look like this. It's smoky here. And tell me what I should do with this channel business. Like I said, have a good channel, but it's built on the strength of a couple of music videos. Don't expect to be successfully blogging straight away, but that's why I never really did it. It's because, like, you know, imagine this. Most of the subscribers are into like reggae music, I guess, right? As I am, I love it. Otherwise I wouldn't do the music video. But then, like I said, no one's giving me more of these videos to do. So I have to do my own content. Could review stuff, review it honestly, because I am kind of a little bit sick of, I can't blame them, they're doing it for money, right? So you review stuff for money and that's how you get paid. So I'm not going to come back to this video and eat my words later on. I'm saying it's a good thing if you do it. But I want to do it without hating myself. Like the quick fast talking, like hey, what's up guys? Hey, what's up guys? Peace! I am not doing it. Mainly because I won't sound cool anyway, like they sound cool. I'm Aussie. Aussies don't have a good accent. Yeah, g'day mate. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna give you a fucking camera view, but I'm gonna use a phone. I'm gonna phone to do it. Oh yeah, by the way, I probably could blog on my normal Sony setup that I use for weddings, right? Because I have this software which I need to upgrade called Colorista, Magic Bullet. And they have a skin softening tool and it's so good. If I was being nice to people who needed it, I would chuck it in for free. But my, there you going. But my software has run out. Haven't had it for years. So everyone in my wedding videos, if they have like wrinkles or they just had it, I'd think of other ways to make them look good. But I think I'll renew this Colorista subscription and I'll do a little tutorial on how to do skin softening. Oh, I remember how I used to soften skin after that. I'd use a Tiffin filter. That's another thing I've noticed on the internet now. If you close your eyes or you're working, 5 years goes past and now everyone's using Tiffin filters. That's crazy, but yeah, good on them. I did notice that the Sony a7 III that I'm on, it doesn't like things in front of the lens. So I put a Tiffin filter on there ages ago when I first got my, there you go. Put a Tiffin filter on my Sony a7 III ages ago. Hey guys, hey, do a shot for me. Yeah, shot. Serious. I put a Tiffin filter on when I first got my Sony. I think it was even the a7S. Nah, it couldn't have been. I think it was a7 S2. I was during a speech and I put my Tiffin filter on, which I used to love using from the C100 days. And it just looked shit. It was too much. And it's the same filter. It was only like a 1/8, right? And really went soft and busy. Not just soft, it went busy. Like it was scratchy and noisy, it was terrible. And I thought, I remembered that, I took it off. I thought, okay, that's a wasted shot. We'll have to use it. Just grade it out somehow, contrast it heaps. With the Canon, it just used to like make the highlights blow out. But on this Sony, so I remember thinking in the back of my head, okay, after this wedding, we're gonna do some tests in the backyard, professional video tests that we do as videographers. And the neighbor always walks past and checks her mail while I'm doing weird camera tests outside. Anyway, and I thought I'll do these tests, and even the UV filter, I did notice it. Is that weird? It's definitely worth investigating, but I noticed. So now I don't put anything in front of the lenses, except one, the 55mm. There's a UV filter on that. And I think just due to the nature of the lens, you know, it's more zoomed in, more portraity. Maybe it's not making that much of an impact, so I left that one on there. I'll only ever change things if I notice it over so many years, or that night, you know, when I get home and check the footage. I'll go, well, there's got to be a reason why that shot looked shit. Oh, I've got something in my eye again. Do I edit this out? Oh, I think it's like a little bit of, you know, particle from the fire. Yeah, all right. I don't want to bore you guys to death, especially if I want to keep my word and just post this whole thing. A bit rambly, so you tell me. Should I tighten it up? Do you like this kind of style, rambly style? Walk around my neighborhood in Sydney. But I won't go too far and make it all, hey, what's up guys, peace, and talk really fast. Domain.com. You know that dude? That's the only word I hear him say. He talks so fast, I can't even do a good impression of him. You know what I'm talking about. Mr. Film Riot. I think I'm gonna play his videos back at 0.5 speed. And it's gonna sound like this. Okay, I'm gonna talk for 2 minutes, it's gonna be really fast, but I'm not gonna say anything until about the 2-minute mark, and then I'm gonna finally start my video, you know what I'm saying? And it's brought to you by domain.com. See, I can't even do the impression, I'm terrible. And that's 0.5 slowed down, by the way. So that's, I guess that's good on him. He could be a rapper. He'd give Twister a run for his money. It's like, next on stage to battle my man E40 and Twister. Shit, Busta Rhymes. Next on stage to battle all three of them is my man, Ryan Connolly from Film Riot. He gonna kick your ass. Kick your ass. I better not swear. Just pretend I'm on an important video call. I'll say hello. How you going? Thanks, man. It's cool, eh? We'll say hello. There he is. It's my Zhiyun Crane. I could get used to this, but I don't have my hopes up. I don't know if I'm good enough for this kind of shit. Keep you entertained. My thing is being behind the camera and fixing mistakes that I make in editing later on. So I look better than I am. Wow, you already know what you're doing. Yeah, just don't show them all the shit shots. Anyway, let me know. Be nice. I'm delicate. My ego's delicate. Come on, I've been wanting to do some kind of blog for like 5 years, and then I did one or two and I hated it. I looked at it on the computer and went, delete. I did. And there's some that are still there, they're hidden. I think I reviewed a few lights. Didn't like what I did, you know? I don't want to sound like a noob. I don't want to sound like I'm trying too hard either. But if I'm myself and people still don't like it, well, that's another thing, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. I reckon that's enough. What do you want to see now? You want to see the sun again? One last time? Can you check that shit out? If I press there, will that... So, oh yeah, look at that. See? It's crazy, yeah? It looks much better to me using my eyes. Alright, that's all on this video. Would you like more? Thanks Casey for giving me some inspiration. I just like how real he was. And I'm like, I could be real. And I've got a few years of camera experience, some knowledge in there. I'll be able to tell you how to do some things if you want. No one wants to be told what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, I know how to do this. I've been doing this for years. Hey, you should use that new 85mm 1.2 lens. I think my lens is just fine, thank you. You know, that happened to one of my mates. We were working together. His name's Peter. He said to this chick, I think someone walked past during a wedding photo shoot. They walked through the park and they had one of those bird watching lenses, you know, the big long ones. And Pete says to the photographer, you should use that lens. And she goes, my lens is just fine, thank you. I shut him the hell down. Oh, that poor thing. She's an example of zero bandwidth. I remember that being a hard day at the office. But we never pick fights. We just look at each other. Mm-hmm. Keep working, eh? Keep going. Oh, I got shitloads of stories like that. If you want to hear more, subscribe, spread the word. I don't want to replace my viewers, but I want to add to them. If I could cross over, that'd be the most ideal. But I got no content for my existing viewers. So let's make some new ones. We'll try not to piss off the current subscribers. Okay, now I'm really going. Okay. Subscribe. No, don't even bother. Just watch the video. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'm out.